Yes, Priya ma'am, you can take over now.
Yes, thank you, Usha ma'am. So, good afternoon, children. Good afternoon, all of you. How are you all? Hope you all are fine.
Yes,
So,
ma'am. Yes,
good,
ma'am.
good, good. Very nice
All
to see.
good. Yes, ma'am.
Very
Yes,
nice
ma'am.
to see you all. And there are some children who has attended our classes last year, and I'm able to see many new children also. Happy to see you all again, and welcome to the new children. So, I'm Padma Priya and I'm here to explain you what are the benefits of this IMO sessions that we are going to start up with, and in what way you are going to be proved to be better than others in your class with the help of IMO. All those little points we will see. And apart from this, what sort of things are you going to learn in this IMO sessions, and what way you'll be given a proper practice for the topics or the chapters that you study. We will see all of those one by one. Okay, so shall we start? And as Usha ma'am said, please keep yourself muted. Please do not unmute. At the end, we will give you a chance to speak if you have any queries. Still, if you have a problem, please do raise your hand before you unmute. Okay, children? So hope you understand the basic disciplinaries of online classes. So let's start. So first of all, what is this orientation program about for IMO? Let's see that. So in this today's orientation session, we are going to cover some basic topics like, first we will introduce you what is IMO. What is IMO? Why do you need to prepare for it? All those things. Next, how IMO is helpful to you. So how is IMO going to help you apart from giving an extra time, extra knowledge? How is it going to help you in your regular academics? How is it going to make you better in your regular academics? Why special coaching for IMO preparation? Okay, we will see why IMO is needed and all those things. And why is a special coaching needed? Can't I study it without any special coaching? Is there any benefits of it? That we will see. After that, we will move on to see what is the speciality of IMO online classes program. So what is the speciality of this program? We will know that. After this, we will see what sort of questions you'll be getting in IMO. I'll show you a sample of certain types of questions which you'll be getting in IMO exams or in your IMO workbooks, and how can you practice it, or the way how you need to think for it differently than the regular way to attempt such questions. I'll explain you some tips. At last but not the least, what all queries you have regarding this program can be cleared in the queries session. Okay, so now let's start the session with introduction to IMO. Okay, so first let's see the introduction to IMO. Maths is incredibly important in all our lives as it is all around us. So maths is something which is very important for us. Can you even ever imagine your life without maths? Okay, forget about your complete life. Can you even imagine your schooling about without maths? Can your languages be without maths? Can you study science? Can you study social? Nothing is possible without maths. So maths is such important thing which is compulsorily known to every person. IMO or International Maths Olympiad is a mathematics-based competition that aims in observing and supporting future scientists, technologists, and IT talents at the school level. So what is the meaning of it? So IMO is one such foundation which can take you to different competitive fields. Like whatever the basic thing that you need to attend the higher level competitive exams to become a future scientist or a technologist or any IITians, whatever it is, whatever the higher platforms of community you have, if you want to achieve all those goals, you need a basic strong foundation, which will be always given to you by IMO. IMO helps in augmenting scientific skills of the student. So what does this do is, this gives you the extra knowledge, or it gives you the extra skill set to become a better learner to achieve all the goals that we have mentioned so far. Now we will see. Okay, I said IMO is very important to life. IMO lays a foundation to your future competitive exams. IMO not only lays a foundation, it gives you the extra skill set needed for that foundation, I said. Okay. Now, how IMO is helpful to children? Fine, this is all for the future. What about today? Why are we talking about 10 to 15 years future things? Let us see how is it going to help us now. So the very first thing that IMO does for the children is IMO also helps students compete with other students from across the country or world. That means, for example, in your class, if you have, so you hold a 4th rank, or you hold a 1st rank, or you hold a 14th rank, whatever your rank is just among those 40 children. But how will you know your caliber in front of the other children out of your school? So IMO is such a platform which gives you a scope to see your position or to see you in a competitive world across the country and even in the world. Like, because IMO is being conducted all over. So you can compare yourself in different scenarios coming out of your class. It helps students analyze their performance on the basis of their mathematical knowledge. Since it is for Maths Olympiad, so it helps you to analyze your own performance. It not only helps you to analyze, like your teacher says that, okay, so-and-so person, X person is good in maths. No, it not only gives the other person information about your knowledge, it gives you yourself how strong you are in mathematics. It can help you to analyze, oh, this is a category, this is a chapter which I'm weak with, this is a chapter which I'm strong with. So it helps you to analyze the knowledge that you are getting. So it helps in self-analyzation. IMO helps the student develop their problem-solving skills, analytical thinking, testing aptitude, confidence, competitive spirit, and hence in overall development at the young age. So see, such a big basket of benefits you have by IMO. What are those? It develops your problem-solving skills. Like in your regular academics, you'll be getting problems like direct operations or hardly verbal problems. But in IMO, it helps you to think a problem in many different ways than the standard methods. And it helps you in developing your analytical skills. Analytical skills in the sense, the way how you need to think to solve a problem. So that is called analytical skills. That is being completely improved in IMO. Testing aptitude. So you can test yourself in different levels. Like you can solve basic worksheets, you can solve basic practice materials, you can solve the questions in different stages, level 1 questions, level 2, level 3 questions, thoughts questions, everyday life questions. So it gives you different varied varieties of scope to learn a concept and apply your knowledge of the concept into it. When you are doing such a big work of applying your so much of knowledge, giving your different thinking, when your analytical thinking is developed, automatically your confidence is boosted. It develops a competitive spirit. So why am I supposed to compete with only 40 children? Let me see what is my grading in front of 10 schools, in my district, in my zonal, in my state. So that way it develops your competitive spirit. Competitive spirit, it doesn't mean that I should always be first. It develops a positive competitive spirit. So I have lost somewhere because of which I have got this grading. So that particular section, if I start concentrating, that gives you more better opportunity to become a better scorer in front of the other, which is obviously a positive competitive spirit. And not only this, children, IMO not only boosts your confidence, it also helps you to come out of your weakness. The reason is, like for example, if you have a problem of long division, many of the children in the primary sections, I feel long division is very difficult, ma'am. Long division is very difficult. Yes, you get very different types of tips how to solve the long division in a simple way, where your weakness is being concentrated and you're working on it with proper practice to come out of that weakness. So in such a way, it helps you in not only developing the things which are giving you as add-ons, it also helps you to solve out your problems, like which section is weaker to you, which section is stronger to you. In that way, your problems are being solved and your overall development is being done at this very young stage itself. So you need not wait for an age of 15 to 20 years so that you'll be strong enough to prepare for competitive exams. Since you are starting to work out from step by step from this age, your development is being in a proper stream for the competitive exams, and you are streamlined where your overall development has started at this stage. The result of IMO give student an idea of their academic growth. So as I've told you, so it helps you to know your grading, not only in school level, at in different levels also. So it gives, when you are strong in Olympiads, automatically your confidence of doing the regular academics is definitely boosted. Thereafter, your regular academic growth is also being absolutely screened. Now we will see why specialist coaching is needed for IMO. Okay, so IMO, we have seen the importance of maths, we have seen the importance of IMO. We have seen how is it going to help you for your future. We have seen how is it going to help you from this young age. That means from this stage, if you start learning IMO, what are the benefits we have seen? All those is clear and fine. Now, when this many benefits are there, do you think that making up self-preparation is that easy for IMO? No. There should be some add-ons for it, which can gives you colorful results. So we need some special coaching for IMO. IMO is always an arena of showcasing the talent of young students and bringing the best out of them. So IMO always needs a special coaching, because it is not the just regular academic book which you take into your hand, solve of 10 addition problems and 10 subtraction problems, and there you are done. No, it's not like that. It is one separate platform where you are given a scope to come out with different thinking skills, and your talent is being showcased in front of many people. So such a scope is given by IMO. So special preparation is needed for IMO exam, as it not only supports for the better scoring, but it also has a motto to lay a strong foundation for the students or their upcoming competitive exams. So as IMO is giving so many benefits, it definitely needs a special preparation. Why do we need? When we have said that so many benefits are there, when you need that special benefits, oh, of course, fine, you all know how to cycle. For example, let us say, you all know how to cycle. But to participate in a cycle race, you need a special skill set. You need to know the deeps and cons of the situation. So such things will be given in a special coaching cases of IMO. So when you take up a special coaching for IMO, where are the deep points to be concentrated? Where are the points to be vast and to think of? Such better concepts will be explained or tips will be given to you so that you can score better. And not only that, it also lay a foundation for the students for their upcoming competitive exams. So not only being trained for the current scenario of this year academic IMO examination, it will also give you a scope to get an idea of what sort of situations are we going to face in the upcoming competitive exams also. That also can be screened out by this special coaching or special preparation, we can say. The uniqueness of this program is to focus on extra edge of the students' preparation and to sharpen their skills, giving them a head start and make them emerge as the toppers in the long run. So what is the main focus of this program and the speciality of this program is, it takes you to the extra edge of your learning. That is, it gives you the extreme scope of learning one particular topic, like addition. Why are we supposed to think always addition as a simple problem of doing operation, adding out the values or the digits? No, addition can be many things. You can think it in different daily life scenario. You can think it in different aspects of what if the addition is done in a opposite form. What happens if the opposite of addition is there? What happens if I'm adding up something different types of numbers? So there will be extra scope of learning to the various varieties of knowledge of the concept, and it also sharpens the skills, giving them a head start and make them emerge as the toppers. So when you are getting the scope of learning all the aspects possible, then automatically you will become the topper of the content. When you are becoming the topper in your particular section, automatically your confidence is boosted, your weaknesses are coming down, and you will emerge as the outstanding person. How online classes or how online preparation program is helpful. So this online program which we have planned and which we are talking about and which we are here together basing on this online program. And how is that going to help you? Let us see. The main features of this program: live classes. So the main features of this program is live. The very first and the important most point is the live classes. You have a teacher in front of you who is going to deliver you the concept with the extra knowledge, and she or he is going to give you the complete scope of getting your doubts completely cleared and make you very clear with the concepts and have enough practice. Next one is online coursework. So when you are into the class, we are not just using up a whiteboard, writing up with a pen, and we are giving you the classes. We are given enough content of the particular topic. We are giving you the complete coursework of it. We are telling you what and how the particular topic need to be learned in a proper sequence. The next one and the very most important is small batches. What is the small batch? Main motto is, when the children are less in each batch, automatically each and every child is individually concentrated so that the teacher have the scope to know the weakness and the strength points of the student and get them clear with it. Simple tips and tricks. So, however you are into the IMO, when they are solving every problem in the regular academic method, there is no sense of being into the IMO program. IMO program is not only making things think differently, but it also makes you have a scope of solving the things in a very less time with particular tips and tricks. Of course, in the general method, if you are solving the things in 10 minutes, what is the specialty of IMO? When you are learning something differently, automatically the time span of learning things should come down with proper accuracy. Accuracy in the sense, the way you solve out and come out with an answer should be absolutely correct with no % of error. Challenging exercises. So as told, IMO is always laying a foundation to the future competitive exams. In this online pros program, apart from teaching the concept, we will give you challenging questions at different levels. Like a topic is being taught, we'll give you the first level of questions to understand the concept. Then second level of questions to apply the concepts that you have learned. Third level of questions to improve your analytical skills and think differently of how to use a simple concept in different scenarios. Query sessions. So after every set of chapters or sessions, you will have enough query sessions or doubt sessions or revision sessions. Like for example, if you have 10 chapters in your IMO, all the 10 chapters will not be done at a go. After a few chapters, we'll have a revision and doubt sessions so that what you are learning, what you are practicing, what you are writing in the test, all this set can be cleared in these doubt sessions or in query sessions. Well-planned, timely assessments. Well-planned, timely assessments, fine. Today you have attended a class and one more class you have in the week, you have attended that also. So what sort of practice are we going to get? Okay, today ma'am has taught or sir has taught me the concept, well and good, the class is done. Next, after 2 days, sir has taught or ma'am has taught me the class, concepts are done. Then where is the practice? How to know how much you have learned? How to know what is your problem? How to know where is your weak point? For that, we need timely assessments. These timely assessments will give you complete screening of your learning. Like for every session, in a week, you will have 2 sessions, and in each session, after the session, you will get an assignment. Like you have a session of 1 hour today, at the end of the day, you will get an assignment of 5 questions. And the next session of the week, again, after the session, you will get an assignment of 5 questions. And at the end of the week, on Sunday, what all the concepts is being covered in these 2 sessions in this week, on that concepts, you will get a weekly test, which can help you for better practice. And not only the assignments and the worksheets, as a weekly test, we will give you enough scope of what books you have to study for enough practice for IM. Now, fine, we have seen IMO importance, how is it helpful for future and how is it helpful for present, and why do we need special coaching? How is this online classes going to help? We have seen all these things. Okay, IMO. At every stage, ma'am, you are telling IMO. What is this IMO? How is it different? You said it's different. What sort of difference do we have in it? Let's see that. In IMO, we generally find various types of questions that helps to improve various skills of children like observations, thought-provoking, multiple intelligence, etc. The various types of questions that we come across in IMO are, let's see the list. So as I'm telling you, IMO gives you a various varieties of questions to improve your thinking skills. So how does it improve? It improves your observation. It improves your observation. You need to completely observe the question and understand the terms in it, and it helps you with thought-provoking. How can I solve it? Is there any other way that I could solve it? Is this a regular method should I think for solving this question? So in that aspect, it develops your thoughts. Means it's giving you a scope to improve your thinking process. And multiple intelligence. Multiple intelligence in the sense, there will be questions where you'll be given a scope of, you need to observe the question, you need to analyze your basic concepts, you need to know how to apply it, and it will help you to see how to come to a conclusion with a proper analysis. So your multiple intelligence is also being developed. To focus all this, the question should be in a different types of varieties than the regular methods. So what are those different types of questions that we generally get is, the first one is puzzle-based questions. So which are very interesting and very brain boosters, we can say. We can even say as brainstormers. So this gives you a very beautiful knowledge grip, this type of questions. Next one is picture-based questions. As I've told you, your observation skills are improved. When you want to solve a picture-based question, definitely you need to observe the top to bottom of the picture to analyze the question and then solve it. Graph-based questions. Graph-based questions are very important. Like you'll be seeing in your regular schoolings also, pictographs, bar graphs, and you'll be seeing many picture-based things around you. So such picture-based questions, how to solve and how to analyze that, this type of questions also. Statement-based questions. So always we say, sun rises in the east, sun rises in the east. Okay, it's by heart that everybody right from class 2 to class 10. Where does sunrise? Sunrise in the east. So that is a standard question. That is a simple statement which we all know. No, a statement can be in any way. You can change the version of a statement and see to what extent you understand the statement and understand. So the simple statement, I've given an example, but it's not necessary that every statement is as simple as that. It should be in a different version. We can say that sun rises in the direction which is opposite to west, which is a different thing. You know you're talking about rising of the sun and you're talking about the direction which is opposite of west. So you should have a multiple intelligence where you're talking about the rising of sun and you're talking about the direction which is opposite to west. So that way your statement can be given in a different way which develops your thinking ability. Those type of questions you find in IM. Match the following type. So you'll be having the matching type questions also, where the topic or the particular question should be matched with the particular reasoning or the answering appropriately. Miscellaneous. Apart from this particular categories, you get various varieties of some more questions also. Let's have a look one after the other for a sample. And I'm just going to tell you or explain you the questions. Since here we have the children right from class 2 to class 5. Everybody is having a different level of learning. So what all the questions I'm going to show you now on the screen is just a sample to say that these type of questions we get. Puzzle-based questions. In puzzle-based questions, we have different types of puzzles. Picture puzzles, verbal puzzles. First, let's see what are picture puzzles. Like you can see, in this question, you have all the pictures. Your complete question is being given in terms of pictures. So you need to understand this question. For suppose, Don't worry, and I just wanted to make clear of this particular section of questioning types. The questions which are shown on the screen is just a sample. If a class 2 child is looking into the question and if it is being shown difficult, don't worry. The question for class 2 will be to your age level, and the question for the class 5 will be to his or her age level. So the higher class children need not feel the question is simple, or the lower class children need not feel the question is too difficult. The questions are designed as per your academic level. This is just a sample to show what type of questions we have. So picture-based puzzles, like in this question, you can say, how can you say this jug you have, this jug is having the capacity of this many cups which are showing on the screen, whereas the mug has a different capacity. Now the question is, then the jug can hold dash cups more than the mug. So how many cups of water is this jug holding? How many cups of water is this mug holding? If you know the capacity, then automatically to know the difference, how much more is this holding? How much more is this holding? To know that, you just need to see the difference between the number of cups. This is how we analyze the question. We have seen the relation between the count of cups in both the cases. Then we understand the question of finding the capacity, difference between the capacity of these two objects. And how are we finding the difference in capacity? In terms of counts of cups. So this is how we need to understand the question, then apply our knowledge. So what is the knowledge that we are going to apply in this? First thing, we have seen the complete problem we have observed here. We have observed the picture. Then we understood the question. Then we are applying our knowledge. What knowledge are we applying here? We are applying the knowledge of subtraction. Then we are coming to a conclusion of answer by doing the subtraction. Then we are analyzing which answer is right among the 4 given options. So this is how IMO gives you a scope of learning simple subtraction. This is an example of a simple subtraction problem. But a simple subtraction problem is solved in a different way by improving your observation skills, understanding skills, application of your knowledge, and then finally verifying your answers. So many skills of you is being developed by just one simple sample question of puzzle-based questions. Now let's see, like for example, the answer for this question is option C. So now let's see one more category. Different puzzle-based questions I said, like the before one was a picture puzzle. Now let's see a verbal puzzle. Now look at this. This is a puzzle generally you'll be coming across in your books, regular books also. You'll be having some kids puzzle books like that. Maths puzzles are this. I'm a 4-digit number. All my digits are different. They add up to 20. The hundreds digit is double the ones digit. So these are the 4 clues given to find this 4-digit number. Now, what sort of benefits and what sort of learning are you going to get by solving these type of questions? Let us see. Like for example, here the basic information given is it is a 4-digit number. So there are 4 digits in the number. Fine. All my digits are different. Okay, very good. Now this gives you a clue of searching for the option. This question, to solve these type of questions, you need to analyze each and every option. Is each and every option satisfying all these conditions or not? You can see. Like all are 4-digit numbers, condition 1 is satisfied. All my digits are different. See, all the digits in each and every number are different. So second condition is also satisfied. They add up to 20. So you need to see which number is having the digit sum as 20. Like for example, in this 2 plus 9, 11, 11 plus 6, 17 plus 3, 20. Like that, you need to count the digits of all the options and check which is adding up to 20. Which is not adding up to 20 will come out of your options. For example, think that this both. I don't say that this is the answer, but think these both are coming out. Then you are supposed to look only for these 2 options, these numbers. So that way you are supposed to solve and analyze the problem. See here, your basic concepts of 4-digit number you should know. You should know how to observe the number you're understanding in this step. You should know the concept of addition at this stage. And you should know the concept of 100 digit is double the ones digit. This statement, you should understand it. You should understand, analyze, and look for the options. So these type of questions is not only giving you the knowledge of 4-digit numbers and additions, it is also giving you a scope of thinking using this board. How can we think differently? How to concentrate and observe the important points of a question. Such things are being given by these type of questions. So like for example, the answer for this question is option C. Now let's see a picture-based question. This is a picture-based question. So here we have the complete problem to be solved only by this picture. Like we can see, 2 weighing machines are given. On one you have all the balls, and on the other you have some balls and an apple. The question is, you need to find the weight of an apple. So when you want to solve these type of questions, you need to have the complete understanding of the picture. You need to observe it, understand what is given, find the relation between the pictures. Like, how can I find the weight of this apple? To find the weight of this apple, I should know the weight of these balls. To know the weight of these balls, I need to observe this picture. How should I observe these both pictures? By looking at the weight given in the weighing scale. So by looking at the weight in the weighing scale of the first picture, I can get the weight of these 9 balls. So using the weight of these 9 balls, 9 balls weight I have. 9 balls weight, using this, I should find the weight of 1 ball. When I have the weight of 1 ball, I can find the weight of 3 balls. Why only 3 balls? Because to find the weight of this apple, I should know the weight of these 3 balls. Now, using the weight of these 3 balls, when I subtract this weight from the total weight of all this, I can get the weight of an apple. So here you should have the basic observation of the picture. You should understand the question. You should relate all the pictures and all the items given over there. Then you should start solving in a step-by-step process. So to find the weight of apple, I should know the weight of 3 apples. How can I get the weight of 3 apples? Only when I have the weight of 1 apple. How can I get the weight of 1 apple? By using the weight of this 9 apples. So this is how you should analyze. This analytical thinking or this analyzing skills can be developed by solving more and more questions of these type, which will be completely provided in IMO to you. Like for example, the answer for this question is option B. Like see, 9 apples. I'm just giving an example. Some of you may feel that the answers are not being, solution is not being given. So this solution is not to explain the problem. If it is class 2 children, please do not worry, or class 3 children. The main motto of giving the screen with the solution is to say, how can we help you in solving it? Just now I said, to find the weight of this apple, you should know the weight of the 3 balls. So for that, first you need to know the weight of 1 ball from the weight of 9 balls. So weight of 9 balls is 18 grams. So from that, I'm finding the weight of 1 ball, as I've said. By using the weight of this 1 ball, I'll find the weight of 3 balls. Using the weight of these 3 balls, I'll find the weight of this 1 apple, like this. So the steps are just to show how are the things being explained step by step to make you analyze the picture and understand how to solve. Now we'll see graph-based question. What's a graph-based question? You'll be seeing many pictures in primary classes. You'll be seeing different objects or symbols used for pictures. And for 3, 4, 5 classes, you'll be seeing different types of graphs where rectangles and different shapes are used. So to solve these type of questions, what are the things that you need to observe is, first you need to read what is the question about. So when you're solving these type of questions, the main thing that you need to concentrate is you should understand what is the question about. It is about the expenditure of 5 children in a week. The question is about the expenditure of 5 different children. how much they are spending in a week is about the question. And it's given in the form of picture. Like you can see from the picture, you need to observe the things. Here, the person you're talking about is Neha. And how much is he spending or she spending in the week? 30 rupees. So like this, you are supposed to understand the question by observing the things properly. You need to find the amount spent by each and every student. Then you should come back to the questions. Whenever you solve the graph-based questions, the main thing that you need to see is understand what is given, observe the picture to relate the given conditions, then apply what is given to find what is needed. Whose amount? Maximum amount means more amount. Just by looking at the picture, you can say the big bar or the big rectangle is in this case. So Vritika was the one who was spending more. That way you can understand the question. How much money all the 5 children spent in a week? So how much money did they spend? For that, just now I said, you need to observe the picture completely. Like Neha spent 30 rupees and Anu has spent 50 rupees. And we have Gaurav who has spent around some 20 rupees. Harish is also spending 20 rupees. Vritika is spending 60 rupees. So how much money did all the 5 children spend? So what are you supposed to do? Find the sum of all this, where you are analyzing or understanding the question and applying the operation of addition among all the values which you have observed in this graph. So this is what being done in graph-based questions. Again, it's giving you an overall concept learning and understanding. So this is how you solve this. So the total money spent is 180 rupees, which is option B for both the questions. It was Ritika for our 7th question, and it was 180 rupees for question 8 also. Now let's see one more different type of question, which is a statement-based question. See, such a big statement is given. You all know 5-digit numbers. The very simple thing that you observe in the very first go is a 5-digit number. It's a very simple question, 5-digit number. You all know numbers up to 6 digits, 7 digits, depending on your class levels. But what's something different about digit numbers? Numbers are, number names are there, number place values are there, face values, expanded form. This is a very simple thing that you learn regularly. But how can we think differently? See here. 4 numbers are given in this. PQRS, all are 5-digit numbers. Each having the digit 9 only once. So see, you can see in PQRS, in all these cases, 9 is being used in different positions. And none of the other digit is known. Only 1 digit we know. Remaining 4 digits in each and every category. We don't know any of these digits here. We need to find all these digits. It's just a number question, but making you think differently and apply your brains to understand the question. Now, which of the following statements is correct about PQR? See, your logical thinking is also developed of understanding which is right or wrong. Simple number question is giving you scope to think differently and develop your multiple intelligence. S is smaller of the 4 numbers. When you don't know the leftmost digit, how can you say whether it is smaller or not? So this we cannot justify. P is a larger number. Again, here we don't know the leftmost digit. So how can we say whether it is larger or not? Q is largest of the 4 numbers. Why is Q larger? It is having 9 at the leftmost place. And it is told that 9 is used only once. So there is no other scope that there are other 9s in any number. So every number has having 9 only one time. Then what all the digits will be there here will be definitely less than 9. Then automatically this is the correct statement. R is smallest of the 4. So again, we don't know the digits, so we can't say. So only Q statement can be decided to be larger or smallest because of its leftmost digit is known. So it is a simple concept of 5-digit numbers, and it is a concept of comparing numbers. And what all you have done for these numbers to compare is just understand that the digit 9 is used only once. This is the clue for solving this problem. So when you're solving these type of questions, you need to understand the statement completely and find the clue points which help you to solve the questions. And when you are looking into the options, you are supposed to have the deep understanding of what is being related to what. Like here we are talking about S being smaller. So So you are supposed to look at the yes. For being smaller, which part are you supposed to look? The leftmost. So this way, you are supposed to correlate the options to the particular part of the statement and understand it. So this is option C, which we are talking about. In this option C, that is Q is the largest of the four numbers, is the correct thing, and remaining cannot be judged. Now we'll come to the next type of questions, which is matching. As I've told you, you'll have the simple concepts of addition, subtraction, whatever the operations it is, and you are supposed to correlate it with the particular result or the understanding of it. Like you can see, 2342, 2342 is more than 6905. So in this case, what are we doing? We are doing the more than. More than means addition. Next, less than. So you are doing an operation of subtraction. Next, you are doing an operation of multiplication and division. See, this one simple question is making you to revise 4 different topics, which you generally do. Here, apart from doing, you are observing the options properly and then matching them with the answers. So your knowledge of the topics is being revised, your observation skills are also improved. Apart from observing, you need to see for the proper option, not just by looking at the P, you just stick out the option A. You are supposed to observe each and every option carefully and then pick for the right answer. So this way, again, your knowledge is being completely given a scope to widen. Next one is miscellaneous. So I've shown you different types of questions where you've got puzzle-based questions, statement-based, matching, picture-based, many types of questions you have. Still, you get different questions. One sample of it is, like you can see, a grid puzzle. This is a picture come grid puzzle. How can you solve it? It's all about money. This concept or this question is giving you an idea of the concept of money. Like you can see, different objects are being placed in the grid, and each and every grid, like if you see this column, the cost of these 3 items add up to 125. The cost of these 3 items add up to 267. So using these clues in solving the problem, you are supposed to find the value of this RO. How can we find the RO is only in one position? But you can see kettle in 3 different positions, 4 positions. So in these type of questions, you need to analyze the unknowns. Here, if I use this row, all the 3 values are unknown to me. So I can't find this. Here, this both are unknowns. I have 2 items here, kettle and cooker. Both are unknown to me. So in this type of questions, your analytical thing, that is your logical thinking and your application of knowledge or looking into the things. Here, you don't need to apply any mathematics in observing the question. You don't need any maths here. Just observe the question. To find the RO, what do I need? I need the cost of kettle and fan. But how can I get the cost of kettle and fan? If you observe the question properly, you can see using this column, you can find the cost of kettle. When you have a cost of kettle, using this column, you can find the cost of cooker. Next, using the cooker and kettle, you can find the cost of fan. Fan and kettle will give you the RO value. So it's not, just a method which I'm telling. It's not that everyone is supposed to solve this method only. I'm just giving an example. So there you are analyzing the picture completely to know one unknown value. You are finding the value of many unknowns to solve this problem. And how are you solving many unknown values? By finding the relation between them. It's a simple logic. It's no way maths in it. When you're calculating there, your maths is coming. But to find one unknown value, you are finding a relation between many unknown numbers here. That is the logic where you are applying it. Like for example, the cost of RO in this is 45. Let's see how will it come. As I've told you, it's just a sample method. Don't worry, you need not solve it. Blow accurates, don't worry, because this is not to the level of every child in the class. So for a grade 2 child, the question will be in grade 2 level. For a grade 5 child, the question will be in a grade 5 level. Depending on your level, yeah, questions will also be graded. Like here, see, the 3 kettles cost is 54. From that, we are finding 1 kettle cost. Now, I have used this category. Third column. Okay, one second. Not its third row, I've shown. third column. We have seen this one. In this, fan, kettle, and cooker is 240. So now fan and cooker both I have as 220. When I have fan and cooker, I'm using the first column, that is this column, to solve the RO value. Now I can get the RO. So there are different methods. When you look into a question, this type of questions gives you one additional advantage. What is that additional advantage is, this question can be solved in different methods by different people. I solve it in one method, you solve it in another method. But the ultimate is, the answer is same. Why? Because it's all about the logic. You can observe a logic in columns. I can observe a logic in rows. But however, once the logic is understood, solving is easy. Why? Because it's all about addition, subtraction, and multiplication or division, whatever it is. So this operations is being applied with your logics to come to the concluding answer. So these are the various types of questions that we get in IMO children, and these are the various benefits that you are going to get by being a part of this program. We are going to give you the enough scope of learning the concept to the extreme ends. We are going to give you the enough practice of the content. We are going to help you to come out of your weak points and boost up your confidence levels in solving. We are going to give you a scope to have enough practice and emerge as the better competitor among your surrounding. Either it may be your classmates, your schoolmates, or any scenario where you are competing. So over to you, Usha ma'am. This is from my side.
Thank you, Priya ma'am. Thank you for this wonderful session. And you have explained the importance of IMO in a very beautiful way. So I hope our children will get a lot of benefits out of these classes. And so I will just explain how these classes will be processing. So I'll share my screen with you.
Yes, one second. I'll just stop sharing my screen.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah.
Okay, so in these live classes, there will be 20 plus concept live classes, which include doubt session, explaining the topic. There will be small size batches. Each class duration will be 1 hour, and we have already shared the schedules with you for your respective classes. There will be a lot of practice questions included in these classes. There will be a mock test approximately 1 month before the Olympiad exam date. So we will share the details soon after the classes are over to you. There will be a MTG live portal that we have provided access to all our online class students. Through this portal, they can access class recordings. We will upload the class recordings after 24 to 48 hours after the class is finished. We will upload the class recording so that they can revise the topic, and if they are not present in the class, they can review, they can go through the recording and just learn the topic. If they have any queries, they can note it down and ask the teacher in the next classes or through WhatsApp messages or the email ID that we have provided. There will be assessments, PDF worksheets through the portal that all the material that we have for online classes, it will be provided through our online portal, which is mtglive.infiprep.com. And soon I will be sharing the codes as well. Some of students might have received. For some of them, I will be sharing the codes. So by today, you will receive the codes for this application. You can, how to apply code on this application, I'll just give you a glimpse. You have to open this URL. After opening this URL, you have to log in to your Gmail ID. Whichever Gmail ID you want to use, you can log in with that. And then you have to use the login with Gmail ID option. You don't have to enter any login ID or password on this portal. You just use the Gmail ID option to log in. And then click on activate course. There is a button to activate course. Click on activate course. There will be a pop-up on which you have to apply the code. Just copy the code and paste it and then click on apply. You will get this pop-up where you have to click on checkout, and then the course will be added to your account. So this way you will receive the codes in your mail, and this is just a dummy code that I am presenting here. So don't try to copy it, it won't apply. So this way we will be sharing codes in your respective email IDs where you can copy the code and apply it through this portal. So once you have applied it, the course will be added, and from Monday onwards, you will be able to access the class joining link as well. We will share the class joining link through WhatsApp groups also. But if anybody wants to join through this portal, they can join through the portal also. So this particular code can be used once. So I will request you to please use it wisely and use it with the correct email ID that you can access. So student can access. So this will be beneficial for you. If you have further queries or any doubt related to this, you may reach out to through our mail IDs or the WhatsApp number that we have provided. Okay, now I'll unmute students for some time. If they have any queries, they can ask me or Priya ma'am one by one. Okay. So I'm just unmuting so that they can unmute themselves. So now please raise your hand. Student, those who have any queries, they can raise hand and we will answer their queries one by one. First of all, we have Ayan Grover. Could you tell me what are your queries, please?
Ma'am, in the question, it was written the digit 9 is used only once in the following numbers and in the places. I wanted to explain how I did that question. Ma'am, because if the digit 9 is used only once, and if in one number it is in the 10,000 place, so then that number, then in the other numbers, the maximum digit at the 10,000 place will always be 8. So the biggest number will be Q, ma'am.
Yes, very good. Good explanation. So this is how your understanding skills have been developed by understanding the question. So good, Ayan. And next we have
Bye, ma'am.
Arka.
Yes, ma'am. If we don't have a doubt, can we leave?
Yes, dear. You
Okay,
can.
ma'am. Bye, ma'am.
What is the timing of the classes?
One second. Next we have Ashwika.
Yes, ma'am. Actually, I have a doubt that the online assessment which you are going to give that you will give in the class or in the group or in the email ID, ma'am.
Sorry, please repeat the question.
I'm asking the question that, ma'am, the online assignments which you are giving are assignments will be given in the classes in the group or
No, dear. No, dear. It will not be given in the classes. The assignments and the weekly tests will be given in the portal. Like today's class, if your class is from 3 to 4. After your class, you look into the portal just which Usha ma'am has shown you. In that portal, if you go, you can find the assignment of that day, you can solve it. And the weekly test will be active for you from Sunday morning. From Sunday morning, you'll be given certain time of 1 day or 2 days. In that time, you can solve that weekly test and no class will be on Sunday. Only test you have to take up.
yes, ma'am. And one more doubt that the would be there, right? 2 classes in the week, right?
Yes, dear. There are 2 classes per week.
That classes you would tell when it would be at Monday or Tuesday.
That schedule will be shared to you
Okay.
depending on your class.
I hope we have already shared the schedule to all registered students. Those who have enrolled, we have already shared the schedules to them through WhatsApp and as well as through mails. So just in case you are not able to find the mail, please look into the spam folder also, or you may reach out to the WhatsApp number that we have given. So we'll reply to your queries. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you.
Next, we have Chinmayi with us.
Ma'am, what is the timing of the classes?
Which class is this?
That weekly classes.
No, which grade do you belong? Class
which
5, class
grade?
4? Which grade do you belong?
Class 5.
Class 5. Okay, for class 5, we have 4 to 5 p.m. 4 p.m. to 5 p.m.
Okay, ma'am. Ma'am, what is the date? What is the day?
Classes are starting from Monday, 2nd of May.
Okay, ma'am.
Monday and Thursday. You have classes on Monday and
Yes,
Thursday.
and we are already sharing the information through WhatsApp groups that we have created. I hope you can ask your parents. You would be added. They would be added in the WhatsApp group. So all the informations we are sharing through WhatsApp groups as well.
Okay, ma'am. Ma'am, this regular classes will be in Zoom only?
Yes, classes will be through Zoom portal.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay. Next we have Devisha with us.
Hi, ma'am. It is Devisha's father here.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
sir.
I have registered through my mail ID, but my daughter will not have access to that. So should I use her mail ID and generate one for her so that she can access?
So no need to worry in that case. You can just you can have a Gmail ID for your child. So the code that we will send you, you can apply that code on that Gmail ID that you have that you want to use for your daughter.
Okay. Second is this from the schedule. We
Mhm.
have written that on Sunday there is a weekend test. What is the format of the test?
So weekend test will be provided through the online portal that we have shared the link also. So online portal pay, you will get assignments. You have to start the test and there will be a time duration like for test will be for half an hour or 1 hour. So during that time you have, once you start the test, during that time you have to finish the test. So the test will be available for 1 day or 2 day on the portal, but these timers are given along with the test is just to improve in your speed and accuracy.
Okay, so anytime in Sunday or maybe Monday it can be finished.
Yes. Anytime during that time the test is available, you can finish that test.
Okay, thanks.
Okay.
Next we have some, I'm not able to
Sachin?
read out the name. It's Paul. It's some Paul.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, actually have two doubts.
Yes.
Mhm.
Ma'am, my first doubt is that when is the doubt clearance session?
Doubt clearance session will be in between the sessions. Like first we have finished a few topics, then we will have one doubt clearance session. So you can attend that session, and if you have any doubts and questions, you can ask during that session.
Okay, ma'am. Ma'am, while attending classes, if we have some doubts, could we clarify it in the classes or should we wait for the doubt clearance class?
If you have a doubt in the class and the time allows, then you can ask immediately in the class. Or we have given you the mobile number and the email ID as well. You can write your message or through email ID as well, or the WhatsApp number that we have provided.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. So we have Devisha.
Devisha is done, ma'am. We have
Okay.
Paul with us.
Okay, we have now next we have please, those who don't have any queries, they can raise their hands down. They can lower their hands. Now we have Arnesh Bhattacharya.
Ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I could not understand the miscellaneous question. So can you please explain it once again?
Ma'am, I wasn't clear with what was the question.
He was asking about miscellaneous questions. What are the
Okay.
miscellaneous questions?
Okay, you want me to explain what are miscellaneous questions? Miscellaneous questions are nothing but they are different types of questions which involves you pictures,
Yes.
puzzles. There may be different types of questions. This is one sample question. I don't say that this is only the miscellaneous question. This is one sample question. These type of different questions you get where you need to solve it by understanding it and finding the relation between the unknown things.
Ma'am, can you explain this question's answer once again? I couldn't understand actually.
Okay, fine. See here. Here to find the cost of this RO, first we are using this 3 kettles cost, which is 54 rupees. When 3 kettles is 54 rupees, 1 kettle is 18 rupees. Okay.
Yes,
now I'm finished with the second column. Now I'm going with this third column. Second column is finished. Now I'm going with the third column. In third column, we have fan, kettle, and cooker, which 3 of them cost 240 rupees. But just now I calculated the kettle value as 18 rupees. So what will I do is, now instead of this kettle, I will use this 18 rupees here. Now fan and cooker cost is nothing but 240 minus 18, 222 rupees.
Yes,
Okay. Now I have the cost of fan and cooker, which I can use in this first column. See here, fan and cooker together I got just now as 222 rupees. Now using this 222 rupees, instead of this both, I use 222, but the total cost is 267. So RO and cooker and fan together, which is 222. When I add this 3, I get 267. So this value which I have as 222, if I subtract from 267, I get the RO value as 40. So using the 3 columns, I've solved this problem. You can solve this problem using these 3 rows also. That is what your understanding is.
All right, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Welcome.
Okay, thank you so much.
Hello, ma'am.
So, yes,
Bye,
sir.
ma'am.
Yes, we have.
Hello,
Mr.
ma'am.
Kishore Kumar speaking out here.
Yes, sir.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you for this wonderful session. I have a question related to how can I join? Where is the registration link or so?
Okay, sir, that we will provide to you. Please reach out to, okay, I'll just drop you in the chat box. I'll just send you in the chat box.
In this here, you want to say?
We'll give you the link and the phone number, sir, where you can reach us. Please look into the chat box. Ma'am is sending you the details.
Okay.
Sir, please, you may reach out to this WhatsApp number. So they will provide you all the information. I have just sent you the message.
Yeah, on the WhatsApp, I got it. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
All right, ma'am. Thank you.
We have Ashmi Majumdar with us.
Ma'am, which date will the class start?
The
The
class will
class
start.
from
Yes, ma'am.
2nd of May, Monday.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, so okay, I hope we are running up time now.
Ma'am,
So-
I have a doubt.
Yes, please.
Yes, dear.
Ma'am, ma'am, when does the class start, ma'am?
I have informed it will start from Monday, 2nd of May. We have already shared the
Time,
schedule.
ma'am. Time.
Okay, okay. Thank you.
Ma'am,
So,
I have the time.
Time, which grade is this? Which
4, ma'am. 4.
four class is 6 to 7 p.m. Everything is mentioned in the schedule, the timing as well. So you can just look at the schedule also.
Okay,
Okay.
ma'am. Bye, ma'am.
Okay,
can I
thank you.
leave?
Yes, yes. So students may leave. Okay. Take care. Goodbye. Keep practicing. Keep learning. Thank you so much for
Bye,
attending.
children. Bye for now.
Bye.
Hope to see you all in the live sessions. Bye for now. Have a great day. Happy weekend.